Sayın yolcularımız.
Attention passengers.
In the unlikely event of a ditching, life vests are under your seat.
Welcome to Ready to Fly, an audio series produced by Safran. We'll follow Andrea and Alex on their flights and hear them talk about the technological marvels of the aircraft. In this second episode, Alex will have to drum up the courage to face his fear of takeoff. Luckily, Andrea is there to tell him how to fasten his seatbelt.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Our aircraft is preparing for takeoff. Please remain in your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
What's happening now? Is there a problem? Why has that light just come on?
Alex, everything is fine. It's all normal. It's just the procedure. Look, the lights are just telling us to stay seated with our seatbelts on.
And why is the toilet light off? Are they out of order?
Are you doing this on purpose or what?
But I don't know anything about this. Does it mean that we can go to the toilet during the flight?
Exactly.
What? But that's torture.
Of course not. Don't worry. And let go of my hand, please.
What? I'm not holding your hand. I'm clutching the armrest.
Our armrest. And it just so happens that it is under my hand, which I would like back if you don't mind.
Oh, sorry. Right. And why can't we go to the toilet then?
Well, think about it. Would you really like to be sitting on the toilet with your pants down during takeoff, trying to keep your balance?
Put like that, definitely not.
Precisely. You must realize that nothing is left to chance in an airplane. It's the procedure, as I told you. Like those lights. They are on as a warning. And right now, it is because we are about to take off. So, it's only logical to stay seated. Even the flight attendants stop moving around the plane during this phase. With the thrust from the engines, we will all end up in the tail of the plane if we were standing up.
Oh, okay. It's like serving during a badminton match. Everyone goes back to their places for the start of play.
Right, exactly. So you can picture it as being one of the rules of the game. It's all normal and everything is fine.
And the engines? You said they were going to thrust?
Well, yes, I hope so. Otherwise, the trip will be an awful lot longer if we have to taxi all the way to Helsinki.
That much? I mean, is it really dangerous to be standing up during takeoff?
Yes. They have to get this chunk of metal into the sky. But don't panic. You'll be fine. The engines are powerful enough. They go through a multitude of tests before making it onto the runway. It's all going to be...
Oh no! Look! It's raining outside. Won't that short-circuit all the electronics?
No. The engines are designed and even certified to withstand all kinds of bad weather and extreme situations. In fact, there is a specific test for every specific case. Like rain, for example.
Okay. And snow. And cold temperatures. What about frost? Can the engines withstand frost, Andrea?
No. That's actually the only thing we haven't managed to validate in almost 100 years of aviation. It's why there are so few flights to Scandinavian countries and why passengers have to sign a waiver. It's all a bit of an adventure, really.
I'm not feeling so good.
I'm only kidding. Of course the engines can cope with frost, and if the weather conditions are too bad, the plane just doesn't take off. But these commercial planes are actually designed to resist extreme conditions.
I'm going to be sick.
Oh no, not now. Not during the best part of the flight. Make an effort.
Too late. I can just imagine the engines failing, the blades breaking away, and the wings falling off, one after the other.
How do you know what a blade is?
I watched a YouTube video on how the engines work.
So why are you asking me all these questions?
I don't know, okay? I'm panicking here. And what if a bird gets stuck in one of the engines, huh? It's migration season now. There could be a collision.
The engines are designed to absorb the impact. We actually do a bird ingestion test on them.
Are you making fun of me?
Not this time, I promise. And there is almost no chance of both engines being affected at the same time. So the risk of chain reactions is almost zero.
Well, if it did happen, I'd be having a chain reaction, especially if the toilets are closed.
Real classy.
Yeah, well, we'd better just hope that the migrating birds have chosen a different route. I don't want to see the results.
You're overthinking it. Oh look, the nacelle technicians are waving goodbye. Did you know that sometime soon planes will have an electric motor on the landing gear to be able to move around the ground without using the reactors? It's great, isn't it?
What? I didn't get any of that. Why are you telling me that?
I don't know. I'm telling you interesting facts to take your mind off your fear of seeing a duck scrambled by the reactor.
You really are heartless.
Actually, I beg to differ, given that I'm sitting here beside you.
Well, what is the advantage of having electric motors on the landing gear then?
Haven't you heard of global warming?
Andrea, please. I'm well aware that we're taking the plane to go and watch badminton in Finland. I get it. No need to insist on the carbon footprint issue.
What? No, that's not at all. I'm simply talking about reducing fuel consumption while the aircraft is on the ground. The engines are made for flying, not for parking or slaloming around the tarmac. So, electric motors have been designed for the ground movements to stop unnecessary pollution. It's better for everyone.
Oh no, here we go. What about the landing gear? Won't the wheels slip on the tarmac with all this rain?
Oh, of course not. Well, we'll talk about that again when we land. I just hope it's not snowing in Helsinki. Oh, Alex, I'm joking.
Andrea and Alex will soon be flying alongside the migrating birds, heading to Helsinki and the Badminton World Championships. Luckily, their plane was designed by professional, conscientious engineers. But we'd rather not tell dear Alex what's ahead, because his plane is heading for a big black cloud. But that's another story for another episode. That was the second episode in the Ready to Fly series produced by Safran and Nouvelle Voix. If you want to know more about Safran, listen to the episodes of Radar, another podcast series available on all platforms, or visit www.safran-group.com.